Well, I wasn't expecting to do a video on this, and I was on the fence on doing a video like this or not, mainly because I don't like to talk about drama. I did enough of that in a previous online life, and I want my focus to be on the numbers and on finding the best beer money apps for you guys here, my audience. However, I know I'm very involved in the Atlas Earth community. A lot of people put my name synonymously with Atlas Earth, even though I have been trying to focus more on other apps. And I had already done a video recently on Zupfrog's ban over having too many epic and legendary parcels, which admittedly was a little gray area, and I had put up a statement in defense of Atlas Reality doing so, but I was very well aware it was a gray area topic, and the majority of you in the comments section had disagreed with me on it. And I completely understand, because yeah, I could go either way on it. But that's not about that. It's not about Zupfrog today. We're talking about a topic that's a little bit more clear cut, and that is that former, soon to be former Prime Minister of Canada and Atlas Earth, and Governor of Tennessee, Louisiana, and Arkansas, RainbowUltra, has issued a public apology on his YouTube channel over cheating, stating that he has spoofed to several places, including Canada, New Orleans, Los Angeles, and that he got caught by Atlas Reality developers. And yeah, he makes an apology on it, and I'm not going to play this video mainly because I don't want to steal his content or anything. I'm just trying to show that you can find this video on his channel, RainbowUltra, if you want. Please, don't start flaming this guy or trolling this guy. Honestly, I've been telling people this too all day. Like, people have been telling me, "Oh man, this guy must be a real problem, huh?" And I was saying, actually, no, he was actually a pretty decent guy overall. Yeah, he has certain belief systems that he's been talking about on the Discord server that I don't agree with, but if I had to think about the people I've met in my online life, this guy's closer to probably one of the better people I've met in my life than one of the worst. To be fair, that's kind of a low bar, but yeah, it's not technically not his character that I'm talking about when he talks with people, but I'm going to say that yes, absolutely, what he did was wrong. Spoofing just in general. Now, Atlas Earth didn't always ban spoofers. If you see back to the early days of the channel, I spoofed myself. I even talked about how you could spoof with Atlas Earth using BlueStacks. Now, during those days of spoofing, I actually never bought a parcel while spoofing. I actually had a policy with doing that. And part of that was because I wanted to play the game fair, and I respect Atlas Reality. So if you're wondering how he got caught, supposedly what got him caught was that he got a little sloppy in his logistics from getting a plane ride from his home state to Canada, which his home state, I believe, is Arkansas. And in the 3 to 4 hour time frame he gave himself from the time that he said that he was where he was to the time he was in Canada, there isn't an airport in that state that would be able to go into Canada in that amount of time. He would have had to have gone somewhere to JFK, maybe to Minneapolis or something, and kind of stayed there for a layover before getting to Canada. And he certainly would not have made it within the 3 to 4 hour time frame. If he had just waited another, 8 to 10 hours or so, or literally just waited until the next morning, he probably would have been okay. One of the devs probably put 2 and 2 together and realized this, and honestly, it's just, I guess for me, it's kind of weird why he would do that immediately when Atlas Earth at the time wasn't even open to Canadians yet. Yes, Canada was open, but Canadians were still waiting about 2 days to get onto Atlas Earth. So it's not like he was going to get a flurry of people getting badges to begin with if he missed a day. If it was just 1 day before instead of 2 days before. But Nevertheless, as far as the community at large, now, I'm also a huge believer of innocent until proven guilty. And for those that are seeing this as a sign of a spoofing epidemic, I think you're going to be a little disappointed, at least not amongst the upper echelon of players. Now, I'll probably never know what was going inside RainbowUltra's head when he did what he did. Honestly, probably should take a logistics class. Sorry, man. But I know that a lot of players have thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars put into the game. I'm even in the hole about $60 right now myself because of the Explorer Club. And I hate losing money. Just even if it was $1, I'd hate losing money. That's why I never play poker again. Yeah, I used to play poker back in the day when I lived in Vegas. Anyway, it wouldn't make logical sense to throw away that much money and risk an account that would have that much money and that much growth just to get a few more Atlas bucks to win a mayorship or governorship of some town or state. And yeah, to me, he just wasn't very logical in that decision. That still doesn't mean everyone is doing it. And I don't like the accusations saying, oh, this person's a spoofer, that person's a spoofer. Again, innocent until proven guilty, guys. All right? So overall, my opinion is pretty much I'm thankful he came clean. Kind of shows to, his character to a point. Like, yes, he probably shouldn't have spoofed. He probably shouldn't have cheated. He probably did some people that were kind of focused on trying to be a mayor or governor of a city or state a little dirty. But, I am thankful that he came clean about this and is kind of also helping out Atlas Earth with some information, I'm assuming, on how to stop the spoofing in the future. I do think it is obviously the right call to delete his account, and from what it sounds like on the video, he is going to be given a second chance for a hard reset if he wishes, and start over with only the Atlas bucks that he paid for. Which, now going back to that previous video I mentioned, I hope Zupfrog got the same treatment, I'm going to have to ask. And I guess the lesson of this whole rant that I'm doing here is simply, don't try to tempt fate and just play fairly. Now, there isn't much more that I have to say other than that. In my opinion, I think that eventually he would have been caught. If he's been continuously spoofing, I think eventually Atlas Earth would have caught up and it would have caught up to him. Everyone can't be on all the time, and clearly lazy logistics did him in here, but if it didn't do him in here, it might have happened someday. So, yeah, I just want to make sure that people here on my channel get the best chance possible to make good money on this. And, spoofing, cheating, all that, things that go against the terms of service just isn't it. I'm sorry, I don't really have much more to say about that. I usually write these things down before I say them, and it's kind of rare I'm having to do something like this on the fly. So, yeah, silver lining though, I might be posting a lot more bronze medals in the community page in the golf minigame. We'll see what happens Thursday, huh? Anyway, that's pretty much all I really want to say about this. I'll leave this to the comments section, and I'll, as usual, try to respond best I can. If it seems like I really don't have much to talk about here, that's probably why. Maybe we'll get more information, and maybe we can learn a lesson from all this, and maybe I'll use this to make another video down the line about spoofing. I don't know, like why you shouldn't spoof. I'm not sure what I'd do with that video, but yeah, anyway, I have another video that I'm working on right now. I'm working on a beer money review. I will see you all then on Saturday. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I will talk to you all later. Bye, everyone.